All right, welcome back. Let's talk about Andrew Tate finally going home. This is another Andrew Tate story. Arrested and prepped for extradition. Drama. Let's talk about this really quickly. This is their lawyer. What is he saying? Let me see if he's saying anything.
Is from UK.
I'm not sure if this is recent. This might be from last time. He's arrested again. Let's see what.
As far as we know, since yesterday, we have a warrant submitted by the authorities from UK. In January, we have today, we'll put in discussion in the court.
They have a warrant from the UK. You know, it's in Romania. It's under house arrest, I think, in Romania. And if you haven't been following it, we have some other videos we've done about Andrew Tate. I'll bring you up to speed in a second.
The appeal court of Bucharest, if Romanian authorities will accept this warrant or not. At this moment, we don't think that is any opportunity, legal opportunity, to execute this warrant regarding the fact that they have already a trial in.
All right, so they don't know, he doesn't know, there's a warrant coming from UK to extradite both of them back to UK on similar charges of, we're going to read that. Let's read it so I don't misquote. You can see the report here. It says Andrew Tate. Okay, let me put this up so you guys can see who we're talking about, just so you can put some face to it. I always like to do that. Let's see. All right. Yay. All right, that's Andrew Tate right there, just in case you're wondering. So let's put some face to it. All right. Andrew Tate. This is fresh news, by the way. Fresh off the press. Andrew Tate, the self-described misogynist influencer. There you have it right there. Somebody is self-described misogynist. There's tons of recording of him calling himself. He tried to pull it back after he got arrested, but it's too late. He's gonna be dragged woto in this mud. Okay, it's too late. Go and watch some of my previous videos on Andrew Tate. Alright, young man, listen to me carefully. If you stumble into this video is for you. Okay, the self-described misogynist influencer, the fact that he described himself, that tells you, if you're in the right state of mind, that tells you all you need to know. Okay, no, it's just been sarcastic. You're stupid. Okay, no, you're not stupid. That's a stupid idea. It's just been sarcastic because they kept calling him that anyway. No, this is the real world. All right, if he called himself that, there's a reason. They've been calling him that for the longest. He decided to try to own it. He thought he had enough to back himself up, but now he's been dragged through this. And you know, when they drag you, the powers that be, when they drag you, you know, the Matrix, yeah, they're not gonna take that foot off your neck until you give up. Who's to blame for that? Honestly, I don't know. You know, should we blame the Matrix? Who's the Matrix? Sometimes your worst demon is yourself. Let's keep going. He will be extradited to Britain. After all legal proceedings in Romania have concluded. A Romania court ruled Tuesday. Okay, so the extradition order, the arrest warrant, is standing, but he has to finish all the cases he has going on, similar cases in Romania first. Okay, the Bucharest Court of Appeal on Tuesday approved an arrest warrant by British authorities to extradite Tate, 37, and his brother Tristan Tate, 35. The Romania court also ruled that the two brothers should be immediately released from detention. Okay, so they're going to actually release them back into their house arrest, right? The Tate brothers were detained Monday evening on Romania after a British police force secured a European arrest warrant. The arrest warrant stems from charges in Britain that include allegations of sexual aggression from 2012 through 2015. It's hunting them down almost 10 years later, according to the statement from the Tate brothers. Okay, so even if they've changed their lives, right? He's changed his life. He's tried to become a Muslim, a devout Muslim brother in the last 1 or 2 years, and I think it's because his life was chasing after him. His past was chasing after him. But how late is it right now? Anyway, I asked about the case. The spokesperson for Bedfordshire Police said that as part of an ongoing investigation into allegations of the R word, the fruit, grape, and human trafficking, Bedfordshire Police has obtained an arrest warrant for 2 men in their 30s. Okay, while we're talking about this, we're supposed to be talking about life and relationships. I'll tell you in a second. Okay, a lot of young men and some older men, some older frog men trying to figure out life has fell into the trap of the inspirational messages, very toxic inspirational messages that came from this man some few years back. They've tried to clean up, but I'm not sure if it's catching up. Okay, enough. Okay. He at one point he said it's not red pill, but the rhetoric is red pill. At one point he was selling programs to some of these vulnerable young men that will promise them to make money, and many of them fell for it, because again, that's what the devil uses, vulnerability. Okay, you don't want to be vulnerable, but yet you're vulnerable. We are working with authorities in Romania as part of this investigation. In a separate case, Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania with his brother. This is the backstory. In December 2022, so it's a little bit over a year now, on charges of, he was in detention for 9 months, I think, on charges of the R word and human trafficking. He was released from house arrest last August after months in detention. All right. There's an article here. We'll see if we need to read that in a second. The brothers, as well as 2 Romania female suspects, also accused of running a trafficking ring. Trafficking simply means you are paying for flights for young girls to cross state lines, country lines, and there's proof to say that, hey, these people are underage, or against their will. Yeah, it's a lot of craziness. That lifestyle will get you in trouble, especially if you're running your mouth on the internet. We've had Kanye West on this platform. We've had Andrew Tate on this platform. We've had Emeka Ike on this platform. Even Yul Edochie on this platform. Don't get it twisted, okay? As men in society, if you don't know what you're doing, you better watch your mouth. In this world, we have to watch our mouth. It's always been that way. It's just that context obviously is changing and evolving, and you have to pay attention. So there's something called social intelligence. There's something called read the room. So you just want to speak the truth? Well, the truth, your truth is your reality, the results you're creating. So I don't know, but from the get-go, from the beginning, this has never looked good, even before he was arrested. Okay. How do I know? Because it's misleading. It's misleading to young men. If it's misleading to young men, you're going to have a lot of people, young people walking around the streets that are already vulnerable, hurt themselves, hurt women, hurt children, hurt other people in the society that are also vulnerable, because hurt people hurt people. The mouth is a powerful weapon. You have to watch it. You can't say I'm just speaking the truth and just run your mouth. That's not how that works. Life has never worked that way. I don't care if you're in 2024 or in 1924. Life had never worked that way. Of course, what it looks like on the surface is evolving. It's your responsibility, especially as men, to pay attention to how it's evolving. It has nothing to do with right and wrong. I know you're stuck with that's just the right thing. No, it has nothing to do with that. Okay, the fact that you're a human being, you're already privileged in certain respects, with respect to certain outlook. So you can't really complain. Okay, I'm sorry. You're responsible for how you show up in this marketplace, particularly from a social and emotional standpoint. And if you're not aware of that, well, there you have it. You create the result you create. Are you right? Maybe, maybe not. I promise you, if you speak to somebody who think the way you think, they'll probably will acknowledge that you're right.
Well, you're right.
I personally think you're wrong, but who am I? I'm just reporting. That's all. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Hopefully you can get some lesson just from the insights. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but just gain some insights. Okay. Rethink what you consider to be the truth. Right? Is it your truth or the truth? Right? Is it the limitation of your outlook on life, which is a function of your way of thinking, your personality, what you've been exposed to, right? Your hurt, your past hurts in the past, the way you were raised. There's about 2,000 other signals. You better pay attention. It's not just going to be as simple as black and white or right and wrong. Guaranteed. Let's keep going. Romanian prosecutors had indicted them in June, referring the case for trial. They denied charges. Okay, this investigation is going on, I guess. They were required to remain in the country as that case proceeds and to report regularly to a police station according to a judicial ruling. All right. Tuesday's statement from the Tate brothers said they reject the UK charges and expressed profound disappointment that such serious allegations are being resurrected without substantial new evidence. Listen, in the Western world, they don't wake up stuff like that. They're like, this is not Nigeria where they just throw cases at you and then will be dismissed. This is not a Shibura case, okay? Where a whole president or administration will throw cases that have no standing. This is not Nigeria. If they have substantial stuff, if they are putting this out there, just so you know, they do, okay? But we'll wait for it. We'll find out, okay? The Matrix is after him again. The service did not immediately respond to a request for comment early Tuesday. Andrew Tate faced a number of sexual assault allegations in the UK, where he and his brother had run an adult webcam business before moving to Romania. So he ran adult webcam business. That has too close proximity to the charges. Even if you didn't commit those charges, there are activities around those type of lifestyle, especially the way you run your mouth, especially when you've used your mouth to say you did some things to women. There are videos out there, okay? Oh, we're just joking around. Yeah, no. Now you have to prove that, okay? Sadly, you have to prove that. McHugh Jury and Partners, a London-based law firm, said it was representing 4 British women who accused Andrew Tate of the R word and serious physical and sexual assault during the same period as the charges in the warrant. It said in a statement Tuesday that he had urged British police to immediately seek a warrant for Tate's detention and extradition after concerns that he may try to flee Romania. Tuesday's news is very welcome, as it had been a significant concern to many that Tate would seek to avoid justice in Romania and abroad. Said, so this is a way for them to nail them. Absolutely. So again, as he would like to say himself, this is essentially the Matrix coming for him. I don't disagree, it's the Matrix. If you know how the Matrix works, you would have never run your mouth in close proximity to running such an operation, whatever you want to call it, adult webcam. And then, you know, listen, there were a lot of girls around this guy, okay? Eugene, a lawyer representing the Tate brothers, said in a statement, "We appreciate the Bucharest Court of Appeal's decision to postpone the extradition of Andrew and Tristan Tate. This ruling provides an opportunity for the brothers to participate fully in their defense and for the legal process to proceed in a transparent manner." The lawyer also said they unequivocally deny any accusations that Andrew and Tristan Tate intends to abscond from Romania to evade judicial proceedings. All right. This is going to be rough for them, okay? Andrew Tate, a former kickboxer who built an online persona around hyper-masculinity. Hyper-masculinity is not masculine, okay? That's precisely feminine. And drew millions of followers, has dual British and American citizenship. Tate was raised in the United States but moved to Bedfordshire, England after his parents divorced. He has said that people he has said that people who have been a victim of the R word, the one that rhymes with the fruit grape, bear some responsibility. That's an oxymoron in English language. And that women are the property of their husbands, and has been banned from several social media platforms over misogynist remarks. Fans have called him the king of toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is feminine. Get that in your skull, okay? The 2022 trafficking case against him in Romania was triggered when the US Embassy in Bucharest tipped off Romania police that an American citizen was being held against her will in a property belonging to the Tate. Tate has portrayed the investigation as an attempt to curb his influence. All right. Why do you have that influence? They need to be able to trace that to organic, non-inflammatory remarks aimed any type of physical hurt or anything like that. Or obviously this is a while back, but we shall see how this goes. But let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about this? If you're a fan of Andrew Tate, I want to hear your thoughts on this, because I think we can have a conversation, rub minds together, maybe come up with some kind of new wisdom, because I've heard him say something that makes sense, But let's get into it. Let's have a conversation around this. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you are notified whenever we go live. I'll be back in 20 seconds.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.